the things I can do, one of my many talents, is I can recite the presidents in chronological order. And you're probably saying, Scott, we really don't care. And that's expected. I've told people this. I've done it for them. They can give me a number. They can say, who's the 20th president? I'll go James Garfield. They'll say, who's the 32nd president? I'll say FDR. They'll say, who's the 17th president? That's a tough one. And I'll say, who's the 17th? I would say Andrew Johnson. But nobody cares. Now, if I was a little cute, maybe slightly chubby, but I don't have to be chubby, 4 or 5-year-old boy or girl, and I was on the Ellen Show, you would be impressed. So just imagine me as a 5-year-old chubby boy, because that's what I was when I was 5. I was a little chubby until I was around 12. I had to wear those husky jeans. Husky was another word for saying chubby. Anyway, so I'm going to go through the president's chronological order, and you probably say, oh, Scott, you probably have them up on the wall somewhere, or maybe you have them in a prompter of some sort. No, I don't. I have them up here, but still, you don't care. I totally get it. I wish you did care, but I'm going to do it for you anyway. I'm going to keep my eyes closed. We're going to start with George E. Washington. Everyone knows George Washington was the first president. We know Abraham Lincoln was the 16th president. But what happens before that and after that, I'm going to tell you right now. Here are the presidents in chronological order. With the eyes closed, here we go. We're going to start off with George Washington, the first president. Then there's Adams, Jefferson, Madison, Monroe, John Quincy Adams. A relationship to the first Adams? Probably. Then you have the 7th president, which is bloody Andrew Jackson. I'm wondering, can you really look at me with my eyes closed for this long? That's the only way I can do it. Then you have Martin Van Buren. You have William Henry Harrison, who was he was the president for like 4 months. He did this really, I'm going to open my eyes. He did this really long acceptance speech, got pneumonia, got into the presidency, and then died 4 months later. Unfortunate for him. Okay, then you have John Tyler, James Polk. You have Zachary Taylor. I think I already screwed up. Let's see. There's it doesn't matter. I'm close enough. Zachary Taylor. He ended up dying a couple of years after that as well. Then after that we have Millard Fillmore. We've got that Franklin Pierce guy. We've got James Buchanan. Remember the high school from James Buchanan from Welcome Back, Kotter. Buchanan High. That was him. James Buchanan. A lot of high schools are named after presidents, but you probably know that. Okay, then we got Abraham Lincoln assassinated. Everyone seems to be dying in this presidency, but for some reason everyone wants it. Then you have Andrew Johnson. He was impeached only once. Then you have Ulysses S. Grant, who's buried in Grant's tomb. Yes, that guy, Ulysses S. Then you have Rutherford B. Hayes. You got James Garfield, once again, also assassinated, I think, in Buffalo. You have Chester Arthur, the 21st president, who happened to be the president of my college, Union College in Schenectady, New York. Then you have Grover Cleveland, who was the 22nd president. Then you have Benjamin Harrison. Was he a president? You're probably saying, was he a president? Eyes open. Was he always making eye contact? Was he president? Yes, he was. He was the son of William Henry Harrison, or the grandson of him. No one knows about Benny Harrison, but he was a president. Then guess what happens? The 24th president is Grover Cleveland again. He was the 22nd and the 24th. He came back again. Something to think about. 25th president was William McKinley. He also was assassinated. Not a good run for those presidents in those early 25 thing. Then you have 26. You have Teddy Roosevelt, TR, the Rough Rider. He's riding till he does 2 terms. Then you have William Taft. William someone Taft. Yeah, it was Taft. Taft was, he might have died in a bathtub, I think. Woodrow Wilson. Then you got Harding, Warren G. Harding, who died of a heart attack, so he's only in for 2 years. Then you have Coolidge. Then you have Hubert Hoover, FDR, Truman, Eisenhower, JFK, one of the youngest presidents. He also got assassinated. Wow, this presidency thing is a tough gig. Then you have LBJ, who stepped in, Lyndon Baines Johnson. After that, you have Nixon. Well, we know what happened to Nixon. He didn't get assassinated. He didn't get impeached. He just said, hey, caught me, and resigned. Then after that, you have Gerald Ford coming in. Then you have Jimmy Carter. Gerald Ford, there was an assassination attempt, but he survived it by Squeaky Fromm. Remember Squeaky Fromm from the whole Manson family thing? Then after Jimmy Carter, you have Ronald Reagan, also an attempted assassination. William Hinckley had a little crush on somebody. I won't mention her, Jodie Foster, and she Well, that was a long time ago. But anyway, he survived that. Then you have after Reagan, you have, eyes closed or open, doesn't matter. Then you have William, not William, you got Bush Sr. You got Bush Sr. right there. You got George Walker, Herbert Bush. Then you have Clinton for 2 terms. He also got impeached. Impeach is something that can happen. Then you have W. You have Big W. You got little baby Bush, little Georgie Bush became president. He was there for 2 years. After Bush, who comes in? Oh, it's Obama. Obama for 2 terms. After Obama, the 44th president we have, our former president, Donald J. Trump, who was impeached twice, not once, but twice. So the numbers are rising. Let's wait for the next president who gets... No, we don't want that to happen, but okay. And then after that, you have our current president, Joseph Biden Jr. Joseph Biden Jr., the 46th president. So those are all the presidents. Are you impressed? No, I knew you wouldn't be, but I had to do it in honor of President's Day.